Hello everyone, welcome to the next video lecture of subject Power System 2. Myself Himanshu Joshi, I am an assistant professor in Sri Labhubhai Trivedi Institute of Engineering and Technology, Rajkot. So today we are going to learn one of the important topic of delta to star and star to delta conversion. Clear? So let's start with the first conversion, that is the delta to star conversion. Suppose we are having a three-phase delta connected system in which the impedance of all three phase is equal to Z delta, and same we have a three-phase star connected system in which the impedance of all the phase is equal to ZY. So let's consider the delta connected circuit, and phase current is given by IA is equal to IAB minus IAC. This equation we have learned in our previous lecture. So IAB, that is the phase current of A, and IAB is given by VAB upon Z delta. Clear? VAB, suppose the voltage of phase A is equal to VAB and its impedance is Z delta. So IAB is equal to VAB upon Z delta, and similarly IAC is equal to VAC upon Z delta. Take the LCM of Z delta, so the equation becomes VAB minus VAC upon Z delta. So to find out the current IA, we have to evaluate the difference of voltage VAB minus VAC. So let calculate the value of VAB minus VAC. So now we know that what is the value of VAB. VAB is equal to root 3 mod VP at an angle 30 degree, and VAC is equal to root 3 mod VP at an angle 150 degree. So now VP is equal to VAN. We have taken the value of VP is equal to VAN. So put the VP is equal to VAN. Now take the root 3 into mod VAN as common. So in bracket the remaining equation will be 1 at an angle 30 degree minus 1 at an angle 150 degree. So convert this polar form into rectangular form. So 1 at an angle 30 degree becomes 0.866 plus j 0.5 minus 1 at an angle 150 degree is equal to minus of 0.866 plus j 0.5. Open the bracket, so this minus becomes plus and this minus becomes minus. So this plus j 0.5 minus j 0.5 will cancel out, and 0.866 plus 0.866 becomes 1.732, and that is equal to root 3. So this root 3 into root 3 becomes 3, and this VAN will remain as it is. So we can say that VAB minus VAC is equal to 3 VAN. VAB minus VAC is equal to 3 AN. So put the value of 3 AN in place of VAB minus VAC. So current IA is given as 3 VAN upon Z delta. So from this equation we can write phase voltage VAN is equal to Z delta by 3 into IA. This is the phase voltage for delta connection. Now for star connection we can directly write down the phase voltage as equal to IA into ZY. For star connection the phase voltage is equal to IA into ZY. So now we can compare the phase voltage of star connection and delta connection as equal. So, Zy into Ia is equal to Z delta by 3 into Ia. So, this Ia will become cancelled. So, Zy is equal to Z delta by 3 and Z delta is equal to 3 into Zy. So, these are the two equations that gives the conversion between delta and star. So, we can write that Zy is equal to Z delta upon 3 and similarly Z delta is equal to 3 into Zy. Now, these two equations will be applicable under some condition, and that condition is that all the three phase must have the same impedance. If you want to convert delta to star, then you will use this formula that Z delta is equal to 3 into Zy, but the condition is that all the three phase must have the same impedance and that equal to Z delta. Now, if you want to convert star to delta, then also you must have the same impedance in all the three phase and that is equal to Zy. So, these two equation Zy is equal to Z delta by 3 and Z delta is equal to 3 into Zy will be applicable under the condition that all the three phase must have the same impedance. Then and then you can use this equation. Now, let consider the some different case, and that case is that now if impedance are not same, then how to convert delta to star and star to delta. So, let consider the case for different impedance in all the three phase. So, let consider the first conversion, that is delta to star. If you have the delta connected load and you want to convert the delta connected load into star connected load, then what should be the conversion from delta to star? So, let consider the different impedance, that Z12, Z23 and Z31 and Z1, Z2 and Z3. So, consider the star connected load impedance and consider the terminal 1 and 2 only. So, consider the terminal 1 and terminal 2, forget about the terminal 3. So, we can say that these terminal 1 and terminal 2 are connected in series, forget about the terminal 3. Then we can say that this Z1 and Z2, these two impedance are connected in series. So, its equivalent impedance is equal to Z1 plus Z2. Its equivalent impedance is Z1 plus Z2. Now, consider the terminal 1 and terminal 2 for delta conversion, for delta connected load. Then you can say that this Z12 is in parallel with Z23 plus Z31, because these two are in series. These two are in series. So, for delta connection, Z12 is in parallel with Z31 plus Z23. So, this is the condition for delta connection, and for star connection the condition is Z1 plus Z2. So, the system for which is connected in delta, and if you convert that delta connected system into star connected, then their impedance for terminal 1 and 2 will be like this. For star connection it is equal to Z1 plus Z2. For delta connection it looks like the parallel connection of Z12 with Z13 plus Z23. So, for delta connected load the impedance between terminal 1 and 2, that is equal to Z12 and Z13 plus Z23, and that impedance are connected in parallel. So their equivalent impedance between terminal 1 and 2 is look like 1 by Z is equal to 1 upon Z12 plus 1 upon Z23 plus Z31. So I will take the LCM of Z12 and Z23 plus Z31. So its equivalent impedance Z is equal to Z12 into Z23 plus Z31 divided by Z12 plus Z23 plus Z13. I have not add the steps for the simplification. It should be look like this. If I will take the LCM, then numerator will be Z23 plus Z31 plus Z12, and in denominator it will be Z12 into Z23 plus Z31, and this will be equal to 1 by Z. So to find out the value of Z, I have to take inverse. So this part will be in numerator, and that is equal to Z12 into Z23 plus Z31, and this part will be in denominator. So it will be equal to Z12 plus Z23 plus Z31. So that is the value of equivalent impedance between terminal 1 and 2 for delta connection. Now the conversion will be equal to, so I can compare these two equivalent impedance. So it will be look like Z1 plus Z2 is equal to Z12 into Z23 plus Z31 divided by Z12 plus Z23 plus Z31, and this will be the our equation number 1. So this is the equivalent impedance for terminal 1 and 2. Similarly, we can write for terminal 2 and 3 and terminal 3 and 1. Clear? This is the impedance for star connection, and this will be the equivalent impedance for delta connection between terminal 1 and 2. Similarly, this is the equivalent impedance between terminal 2 and 3 for star connection, and this will be the equivalent impedance for terminal 2 and 3 for delta connection. Similarly, this is the equivalent impedance between terminal 1 and 3 for star connection, and this is the equivalent impedance between terminal 1 and 3 for delta connection. Now further simplification will be done by adding the equation number 1 and 3, adding the equation number 1 and equation number 3. So the left hand side will be Z1 plus Z2 plus Z3 plus Z1. So Z1 plus Z2 plus Z3 plus Z1, and this will be the left hand side. This is the first term and this is the second term. So I will add both equation number 1 and 3. So simplification will be Z1 plus Z1 becomes 2Z1, and Z2 plus Z3 will remain as it is. Again, in right hand side, the denominator in both the term will be equal. So I can write Z12 plus Z23 plus Z31 as it is, and I will multiply the term Z12 with Z23 and Z31. Similarly, Z31 with Z12 and Z23. So the numerator will become Z12 into Z23 plus Z12 into Z31 plus Z31 into Z12 plus Z31 into Z23. So this is the further simplification of our conversion from delta to star. Now we have to subtract the equation number 2. We have to subtract equation number 2 in this equation. Equation number 2 will be subtracted from this equation. Why we are going to do? Because we will convert delta connection into star connection. So the star connection impedance are Z1, Z2 and Z3. Clear? Star connected impedance are equivalent impedance are Z1, Z2 and Z3. Now in left hand side we are having Z1, 2Z1 plus Z2 plus Z3. Now if I will subtract Z2 and Z3 from this equation, then in this particular equation only Z1 will be there, because I will subtract Z2 and Z3 in this equation. So this will be cancel out and only Z1 will be there. So we will get the equivalent impedance for delta conversion to star conversion in terms of Z1. Similarly we can find out for Z2 and similarly we can find out for Z3, and that's why I will subtract equation number 2 in this equation, so that we can find only Z1, and that is our interest. So subtract the equation number 2 from this equation. So in left hand side Z2 plus Z3 and Z2 plus Z3 will be cancel out. So 2Z1 plus Z2 plus Z3 minus Z2 plus Z3, and this is the our previous equation minus Z2 plus Z3. So over here this will be cancel out, Z2 plus Z3, Z2 plus Z3. So over here 2Z1 will be remaining, and again denominator will be same in both this equation. So this is the denominator, common denominator between two term. But here what we have done, this will be the same as it is. We will multiply Z23 with Z31 and Z23 with Z12. So this will become Z23 into Z31 plus Z23 into Z12. So again the denominator will be common, so both numerator will be subtracted. So this is the Z12, Z23, Z12, Z31, Z31, Z12, Z31, Z23 minus Z23 into Z31, Z23 into Z31. This again plus minus minus, so Z23 into Z12. Now the cancel out term will be this Z23, Z12, this is Z23, Z12, this is Z23, Z31, this is Z23, Z31. So the remaining terms are Z12, Z31, Z31, Z12. Now you can see that this term and this term both are equal, because it is the multiplication of impedance between 1, 2 and 1, 3. This is also the multiplication of impedance Z12 and Z13. So I can write this term as 2Z12 into Z31. Now this 2 will be cancel out. So the impedance Z1 is equal to Z12 into Z31 divided by Z12, Z23, Z31. So this is the equivalent star impedance for delta to star conversion. This is the first impedance of phase 1. Similarly, we can write Z2 and Z3 also, because the three phase system has symmetricity among their three phase. So if this is the impedance for Z1, which is equal to Z12 and Z13 and divided by all the three phase impedance of delta connected load, that is the Z12, Z23 and Z31. So I can write for phase 2, if this is the phase 1, then we can write for phase 2, and that is equal to Z2 Z23 into Z12, and for Z3 it is equal to Z13 and Z23. There is a one trick to remember this formula, that for numerator you have to multiply the impedance. If you want to write numerator for delta to star conversion, then you can observe over here that numerator will be the multiplication of two impedance at which terminal 1 will be common. So you have to multiply 1 2 and 1 3. Similarly, you have to multiply 2 3 and 1 2. Similarly, you have to multiply the 3 1 and 3 2. So in numerator there is a multiplication between two impedance which are common at terminal 1. So in numerator there will be the multiplication of impedance which are common at that particular terminal. So if there is a terminal 1, so you have to multiply Z12 and Z13. If there is impedance 2, then you have to multiply the impedance Z23 and Z12. If that is the for terminal 3, then you have to multiply the impedance Z13 and Z23. Similarly, in denominator there will be the addition of all the three impedance, that is Z12, Z23 and Z31. So this is the short trick that will be useful for you to convert the delta connected load into star connected load. So this is the conversion from delta to star. Now let move forward for star to delta conversion. So let consider the star to delta conversion. So if you are having a 3 impedance of star, that is the Z1, Z2, Z3, then you have to convert the value of that into Z12, Z23 and Z31. So we will use the formula that we have derived for delta to star. We will use the same formula, or we will simplification will be continue from delta to star conversion. That means you are having a 3 impedance Z1, Z2, Z3. So now let's rearrange the above equation. That means we will multiply the denominator with Z1 and Z2 and last one with Z3. So we will get the equation number 7, equation number 8, equation number 9 with this manner. So right hand side you have Z1 into Z12 plus Z23 plus Z31 is equal to Z12 and Z31. Z2 into Z12 plus Z23 plus Z31 is equal to Z23 into Z12. Similarly, Z3 into Z12 plus Z23 plus Z31 is equal to Z31 into Z23. So these are the equation number 7, 8 and 9. So let further simplify this equation. So divide the equation 7 by equation 9. Divide the equation number 7 with 9. So equation number 7 with equation number 9. So if you divide 7 by 9, then this term will be cancelled out, and again Z31 will also cancel out. So 7 by 9 will gives you Z1 by Z3 is equal to Z12 by Z23. If you divide equation number 7 with equation number 9, then this addition of all three impedance will be cancelled out, and this Z31 will also cancel out. So the remaining term is Z1 by Z3 is equal to Z12 by Z23. So this is the remaining term if you divide equation 7 by 9. So you can write Z23 is equal to this Z3 will be multiply over here and this Z1 will divide over here. So, Z23 is equal to Z12 into Z3 by Z1. Similarly, you have to divide equation 8 with equation 9. If you divide equation 8 with equation 9, then what will happen? So, this is the division. Again this term will be cancelled out. Now, this time Z23 will be cancelled out. So, if you divide 8 by 9, then your answer will be Z2 by Z3 is equal to Z12 by Z31. So, this is the answer of equation 8 by 9. So, this will be Z2 by Z3 is equal to Z12 by Z31. So, Z31 will become Z12 multiplied by this, Z3 will be goes to numerator and Z2 will be denominator. So, there is a multiplication of Z3 by Z2 with Z12. Now, you have to substitute the value of Z23 and Z31 in your equation number 7. So, what is your equation number 7? This is your equation number 7. Why we have to replace the value of Z23 and Z31? Because you want to find out the Z12. Clear? So, Z31 will be cancelled out if you replace the Z23 and Z31. So, the remaining term will be Z12, so that we can find out the value of Z12, and after that we will find out the value of Z23 and Z31. So, note down this equation number 7. We are going to replace the value of Z23 and Z31 in this particular equation. So, this is the value of Z23 and this is the value of Z31 and this is our equation number 7. So, I will write so that you can concentrate little bit more. So, this is the equation number 7. Now, we have to replace Z23 and Z31 with this term, So, Z1 as it is, Z12 as it is. Now, Z23 is equal to Z12 into Z3 by Z1. So, I will replace Z23 by Z12 into Z3 by Z1 and I will replace Z31 by Z12 into Z3 by Z2. So, I will replace Z12 multiply by Z3 by Z2 to Z31 and this will be remain as it is, Z12 into Z31. So, we will multiply Z1 with all these 3 terms. So, let us consider the further simplification. So, this Z1 into Z12, Z1 into Z12, again I will multiply Z1 with this term, then Z1 will be cancelled out. So, in this multiplication will be equal to Z12 into Z3. So, I will write Z12 into Z3. Again I will multiply Z1 with this term. So, this will be equal to Z12 into Z1 into Z3 by Z2 and over right hand side will be Z12 into Z31. So, you can see that in this particular equation Z12, Z12, Z12 and Z12. So, in left hand side we are having a Z12 common, in right hand side we are also having a Z12. So, from right hand side and left hand side, from both the side Z12 will be cancelled out. So, the remaining equation is equal to Z1 plus Z3 plus Z1 into Z3 by Z2 is equal to Z31. So, I can write Z31 is equal to Z1 plus Z3 plus Z1 into Z3 by Z2. Further simplify that Z31 is equal to Z1 plus Z3 into Z1 Z3 by Z2. Again I will take the Z2 as LCM. So, Z13 or you can say that Z31, this also you can write as Z13 is equal to Z1 Z2 into Z2 Z3 plus Z3 Z1 divided by Z2. So, this is the impedance Z31 if you convert star connected load into delta connected load, then your one of the impedance, that is Z31, is look like Z1 Z2 plus Z2 Z3 plus Z3 Z1 divided by Z2. So, this is your impedance Z13. Similarly, you can write your impedance Z12 also. Z12 is equal to Z1 plus Z2 multiply by Z1 Z2 by Z3. So, you will take the LCM of Z3. So, it is equal to Z1 Z2 plus Z2 Z3 plus Z3 Z1 divided by Z3. So, this is your impedance Z12. Similarly, you can find your impedance Z23 is equal to Z2 plus Z3 plus Z2 Z3 divided by Z1. If you will take the LCM of Z1, and that is equal to Z23 is equal to Z1 Z2 plus Z2 Z3 plus Z3 Z1 divided by Z1. So, again we are having a short trick to remember the conversion from star to delta. So, your numerator will be equal in all the three impedance. You can mark Z12, you can mark Z23, and you can see over here also in case of Z13, and your numerator will be the individual multiplication of 1 2, 2 3 and 3 1. Clear? You can observe over here that multiplication of Z1 Z2, Z2 Z3 and Z3 Z1. Similarly, you can see over here also multiplication of Z1 Z2 plus Z2 Z3 plus Z3 Z1, and over here also Z1 Z2, Z2 Z3 and Z3 Z1, all the addition of all the three multiplication of impedance. And in denominator you can see that the impedance which is not connected with 1 and 2. Clear? So, if you are going to find Z12, then you have to divide the Z3. If you want to find out the impedance of Z23, then you have to divide with Z1. If you want to find out Z13, then you have to divide with Z2. That means you have to multiply with the remaining branch of star connection, or you can say that the terminal which is not mentioned in your impedance. So, you want to find out Z13, then you have to divide with Z2. You want to find out the Z12, then you have to divide with Z3. You want to find out with Z23, then you have to divide with Z1. So, this is the conversion from star to delta. So, with this we will conclude our session. Thank you very much. If you have any doubt, any question, you can give your doubt and question in comment section. Thank you very much.